mentioned in there about this being your job now. And so there's a bit more pressure to play at the highest level, right? So with it being your job, what does kind of your day-to-day mental and physical prep look like, and how does that kind of change whether you're in season or whether you're in the off season?
Yeah, for sure. So I'll touch base in season first. So obviously, yeah, it's our job and we have to perform well. So however that is, obviously you want to be physically and mentally good. So you have to get ready every day, whatever that means to you. For different players, it can mean a variety of things. But we'll wake up and we'll probably work out twice a week, lift. Right. So we'll work out in the morning and then we'll do some video and then we'll practice for about an hour, 2 hours. And then actually after that, after 3 p.m. or so, we have nothing. So we can do whatever we want. And for me, I like staying busy because when I was home, I was busy and I was working another job. So I'll go to yoga, I'll go to a cafe. I'll just do things to take my mind off things, right? And some players like to lounge and chill, and they'll do other things as well. But I think the in season portion, and it's important, I think you'll agree, is working out in season, right? And I
Right.
think a lot of players don't do this, but we have a trainer, Ben Prentice. He's great with our team, and we go in the gym twice a week to train with him, sometimes three, depending on our schedule. But I think obviously the mental aspect of it, I how to get mentally prepared. I read a lot of books. So Mind Gym's one of my favorite. Just like the self talk helps a lot, and I'll touch on that I'm sure afterwards. But I think mentally, that's a huge thing in the mental aspect, and then physically recovering as best as you can, right? And I honestly, every minute I can, I'm probably recovering just because, like, I think, obviously your body takes a toll on hits. The amount you practice, which is great. I love practicing, but my hips and growing, obviously get sore. So, like, making sure I have a full warm up before practice, going to the rink early enough to do that, right? So taking that time out of your day. So warming up, getting on the bike, stretching, activating, and then obviously having a good meal afterwards or a shake, and then cooling down as well. So that's super important for me. Some players don't, but for me, I know that my body needs it. So whatever your body needs, I think you have to give it, obviously. So warm up and cool down is a huge thing. And then off season, obviously just lifting, knowing your goals, going back to the drawing board, knowing your strengths and weaknesses to be like, okay, what can I get better for the next season, right? And obviously, this is our first season, but I knew my strengths were, speed. I like to be a playmaker, so like, I don't know, I want to work on my shot instead of passing all the time, right? So on the ice, my shot was a huge thing, and then off the ice, I would say working on my strength and speed. And we worked on speed. You gave me a speed program because I just wanted to separate myself and use my speed to my advantage, right? So I think off season, yeah, 4 to 5 times a week, as much as you can lift and put in your schedule. But in season, I think, and I think you'll touch on this too, definitely lifting in season because I think that can separate you from other players as well.